Have you ever wondered what happens if you take a dangerous predator that knows how to survive everywhere and put it where no one threatens it? The result is obvious. You will get an ecological disaster. Today we will discuss how simple raccoons took over Europe and Asia, creating huge difficulties for entire countries. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. To understand the scale of the trouble, you need to look at their homeland. Originally, the raccoon is an inhabitant of North America. There it is, just a link in the food chain, because cougars, coyotes, and alligators hunt it. The eternal threat to life taught these creatures to be incredibly cautious and cunning. Nature rewarded raccoons with a unique tool: their paws. The beasts possess very sensitive fingers with claws, and they use them almost as deftly as humans use hands. They know how to unlock latches, untangle complex knots, and crack open any containers. In America, folks have long gotten used to such neighbours. Everyone there knows that it is necessary to tightly close trash dumpsters and keep an eye on property. However, in other parts of the world, people turned out to be completely unprepared for the raccoon invasion. The saddest part is that people brought this headache into their homes with their own hands. Our story kicks off in Germany in 1934. They say that the permission to release the beasts into the forest was signed at the very top, wishing to enrich the local fauna and please hunters with new game. Several pairs were released into the wild without even guessing what this would lead to decades later. The German climate turned out to be a perfect fit for the new tenants. Here there are mild winters, an abundance of food, and virtually no large predators like wolves or lynxes. In such comfortable conditions, their population began to grow at breakneck speed. If in the 30s there were just a few units, today the count goes into the hundreds of thousands and even millions of individuals. German raccoons caught on quickly. Why live in the thick of the forest if cities exist where it is always warm and filling? The city of Kassel has turned into the real capital of these beasts in Europe. Their population density here is so high that bumping into them on the street is just as easy as seeing a regular stray cat. In Germany, these bandits cause colossal damage to the private sector. With the help of tenacious claws, they easily climb walls, move roof tiles, and penetrate attics. Inside, they ruin insulation, chew through wires, and set up nests. Restoring housing after such visitors costs owners a pretty penny. Now let us transport ourselves to Japan. Here everything started not with hunting, but with a popular cartoon about a raccoon released in 1977. The character was so liked by kids that a multitude of Japanese families wanted to settle the same living critter in their homes. During that period, Japan was importing thousands of individuals every month. However, people did not realize that the raccoon is a wild predator and not a house kitty. As they grew up, the beasts became aggressive, started biting and smashing furniture. Living with them in an apartment became simply unbearable. Many owners simply started dumping their pets in forests or parks. Finding themselves in the wild, the American guests discovered paradise conditions. Because in Japan they have no natural enemies but plenty of food. They began to actively reproduce, displacing the native inhabitants. The damage to Japan turned out to be catastrophic due to the specific architecture. Ancient temples there are built from wood. The pests sharpen their claws on historical buildings, gnaw holes in the walls of ancient monuments, and pollute sacred territories. This is an irretrievable loss for the cultural heritage of the country. Japanese farmers lose huge amounts of money every year. These trash pandas adore fruits, vegetables, and rice. At the same time, they spoil the harvest much more than they are capable of eating. The beasts take bites out of fruits, break plant stems, and often strangle poultry. But the destruction is just part of the trouble. These animals can carry terrible diseases, for example rabies and various parasites. Some infections are deadly dangerous for human health. Therefore, any contact with this beast carries a big risk. Why is it so tough to fight them? The whole reason lies in their mind. Scientists claim that raccoon intelligence is incredibly high. They possess a magnificent memory, and if a beast once learned to pick a complex lock, it will remember this forever and even show its relatives. The urban environment became very convenient for them. Sewers and drain pipes served them as safe highways. Trash cans are an inexhaustible source of food. They go out on the prowl at night when the city sleeps, so it is extremely hard to war with them because you simply do not see them. Authorities are trying to take countermeasures. In Germany, hunters shoot a multitude of individuals annually. However, experts assure that this helps weakly. When the population shrinks, the surviving beasts give birth to more babies, and the numbers are restored lightning fast. In Japan, special trapping services have been organised. Hotlines operate where one can report a pest. This requires serious expenses from the budget, but there is no other way out yet because shipping them back is unrealistic, and leaving them in the wild is dangerous. Travellers also face unpleasantness. In park zones, raccoons have completely stopped fearing people. They are capable of dragging away a backpack, breaking into a tent, and even biting if you try to chase them away from groceries. In some places, signs have already been placed with a request to be more careful and not feed wild animals. The strongest quality of these beasts is the ability to adapt. They are omnivores, consuming fish, insects, waste from garbage or food for house pets. They live perfectly well both in the deep forest and in the centre of a metropolis. It seems they are capable of surviving at any point on the planet. The intruders cause harm to the local ecosystem as well. In Europe, they raid bird nests, eating eggs and small living things. Native species not used to such a cunning enemy often cannot defend themselves against it, and there are becoming fewer and fewer of them. It is especially hard for old folks in the villages. It is difficult for them to handle the invasion on their own, fix a roof or chase a brazen beast from their yard. For pensioners, such a neighbourhood turns into a real tragedy. Modern methods of struggle include sterilisation. However, this is too expensive and complex. Besides, raccoons quickly learn to bypass traps. As soon as a new lock for a trash dumpster is invented, a short time later the beasts find a way to unlock it. Right now, specialists are looking to the east with anxiety. The pests have already been spotted in countries neighbouring Germany and might penetrate into Russian territory. If they adapt to more severe winters, the problem will become common for many states. The story with raccoons is an important lesson for all of us. Humans interfered with nature, some for the sake of hunting, others for the sake of fashion for exotic critters. We disrupted the natural balance, and now we are forced to pay for the mistakes of the past. Today, in many districts of Germany, residents have already resigned themselves to the situation. They install protection on drain pipes so beasts cannot climb up, and they tightly lock doors. The raccoon has become just as familiar a phenomenon as bad weather. The attitude towards the trash panda is changing too. Earlier it was considered a funny fluffball, but now people understand that this is a cunning and strong wild beast capable of standing up for itself and delivering a mass of problems. What to do when meeting this animal? The main rule is, do not approach close. Do not back it into a corner, otherwise it will defend itself, and never feed them. If you treat one, soon its entire kin will show up at your place and settle nearby for a long time. Some daredevils still try to keep raccoons at home, but this requires a hell of a lot of patience and strength. For the majority of people, this is an absolutely unsuitable pet, which is capable of trashing an apartment in a matter of minutes. So who is winning in this standoff? For now, the advantage is on the side of the invaders. They are mastering new territories, there are becoming more of them, and humans only build fences higher. Likely we will have to get used to living side by side with them. This situation shows how easy it is to destroy the natural balance. One decision many years ago led to the fact that today, entire countries spend colossal funds on fighting the consequences. The beast that was brought in for fun now dictates the terms itself. And how do you feel about this problem? Do you consider that it is necessary to take tougher measures, or is there nothing to be done with nature anymore? Write your opinion in the comments, and definitely subscribe to the channel, because there is still a lot of interesting stuff ahead.